What's up, gamers?
I still don't understand that opening.
I was thinking about just saying stuff to make you uncomfortable the whole intro so it wouldn't work.
It probably won't take long.
The thing is, I was a Minecraft YouTuber for like 6 months during COVID. So that's where that came from, and it just stuck.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Minecraft's pretty meta, too. I wouldn't be too shy about that.
Delaney's usually here for the non-gamer support, but...
Oh, well, I'm a gamer, too, though,
low-key. That's the thing, though. We kind of got 3 gamers on the couch, so... This one's not for the non-gamers.
I guess I'll say it in honor of her, though. And non-gamers.
And welcome back to the HaveFun podcast. This is the podcast where we interview our friends.
Like they're celebrities.
Like they're celebrities. And this might be the closest version of that that we've ever had.
It's true.
Feels so awkward. like, are you kidding?
Yeah, the most awkward interaction, it makes sense that it's with a real celebrity. Because we only ever talk to fake ones.
Well, normally we talk to our friends like they're celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
You've had some good ones, too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched them all, but I've listened to a good amount of them.
Yeah, Alek was a pretty good guest, then he became a host.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed when you were on. That was really good.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So do really good. Maybe you'll be upgraded.
I'll keep it in mind.
That's to anyone that wants to try out for a host. Come on the podcast.
Yeah. How many? What's the maximum number of hosts you can have? Is there?
At some point, what is it? It just devalues it, right?
That's right.
We have 3, which is pretty good because I'm here a lot, all the time.
Yeah.
Right, and then you have 2 that rotate.
Yeah. And you guys are here like 30% of the time.
Correct. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of at the Green Lake Conference Center, how everyone gets a name tag every year, and some people's tags are rare. Like mine's super rare. Mine's 1 year only. I actually, Max, I have to tell. I have a confession to make to you about that. So I may have lost mine.
Bro, not your rookie card,
But you want to know how I found out I lost it?
Uh-huh.
I was sitting there talking with McKaylee one day. Literally, I spontaneously thought about it. We were sitting on the couch, and I said, have you seen my Green Lake tag? She's like, why? And I told her, I said, I want to gift it to Max, like for his birthday.
Bro, did she throw it away?
And I couldn't find it for your birthday.
Oh, man.
Yeah, anyway, that's kind of off topic, but...
No, I applaud her if she threw it away.
Why?
I've got some great cards.
Do you have a problem with Max?
I have a problem. No, not at all. But the game of the tags from Green Lake, I never, ever understood it. Never understood it.
Do you have any of yours still?
I don't think I have any, but some go for mine.
I have some of yours.
People go for mine, yeah.
How many do you have, would you say, of Trevor's?
I think I at least have 1.
Yeah, I mean, and mine's not super popular, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm sort of a purist of the game.
Right.
Like, I like that.
You are.
It's open at the last day or the last service. Mm-hmm. I don't like people that try to get them like early in the week.
And there's a lot that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I don't like that.
Nate tried to get mine all week.
Although I do remember Elijah wearing like 40 name tags at once.
I don't doubt that either.
Gosh.
The fact that you guys offer money for them. Have you ever paid for one?
I
want
to say money. I think I have paid.
Because I'm just like, why? Why are we paying for these
Max
that are free?
What cost? He's like, $5.
Yeah.
What cost?
And also, I don't like keeping the lanyards because lanyards have no value to me.
Right.
It's just a card. I have this card, this lady called Nora Nichols. She'll never watch this. I don't even know if she's still alive. She only went to Green Lake once.
Okay. I'm not even sure I remember.
I've got her tag, and it has like coffee stains on it, which is impressive because she spilled it into her lanyard.
Right? Yeah, that's legitimately difficult to do. I mean, it's covered.
That's talented.
And she told a story. She went up in front and told a story about how she jumped out of a moving car and survived, like on the highway.
I feel like I would have remembered that.
I've never seen her since then.
I've only missed 1 year, so that might have been the year I didn't go.
I wonder if it was.
Might have
It was
been.
a couple years ago.
Do you have furls?
You should, regardless.
I don't know.
That's the one I gotta listen to of your guys. I have not listened to Furls.
Yeah, that's a creepy one, almost.
Yeah, that one was.
We get deep.
They get kind of deep on that one.
I love Furl.
It's been a couple years since Furl went, so I don't know if I have any.
Has it
Furls.
really?
I think so.
I'm not sure. It's like I almost feel like he's always there.
Oh.
Well, because he is.
There is that.
Burl actually doesn't leave Green Lake.
Yeah. One time, at Green Lake. Furl was there, and he wanted us to go like rappelling down one of the towers.
Oh no, I remember when he would do that.
What are they like? They're like 50 feet. The little towers.
Yeah, the little towers.
60 feet.
It's decent. Like you're.
Yeah, probably 35, 40 feet if I had to guess.
But he forgot his harnesses,
Right.
so he took the seat belts out of his his van
Yep.
and turned them into harnesses. And then we all did it, a bunch of us, so we all were all fine.
Yeah, I forget. I don't think I was up there for yours, but I was up there for like when some people were doing it.
The best part about that is...
If you fell off that, you would have been dead. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part about that, too, is, dude, that he grabbed those seatbelts. I didn't know that part of the story. Do you know... He forgot the harnesses, but do you know how many tools he had to have with him to safely remove a seatbelt without setting off the little thing that triggers in there?
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't know there was a thing.
Yeah, there's a device that when you're in a car accident, it sets off, and the only way to reset the seatbelt is to send it to a certified manufacturer that is specialized in resetting a seatbelt.
Huh.
So you have to like very carefully remove it. Like if you were to remove one seatbelt, Ron, a whole airbag could have shot in his face.
I didn't know that.
He did it for the kids.
I had no idea.
It was like an older van though, so I wonder if there wasn't.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
maybe.
And I remember like people were getting like so burned on their legs and everything because of how they had to do it.
Yeah.
Like because that rope is like literally just chewing into them. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, there was that first initial like is like terrifying.
Well, yeah, when you jump off and have to put your feet to the wall, yeah,
A lot of trust.
I would get that.
But if like Furl can hang on it, and we saw him hanging,
Right.
so
Yeah.
like I can hang on.
Then
that,
you're like, you're
you
good.
know?
I would have never done
it
that.
was wild. It
There's
was
a lot of
wild.
things I feel like Furl would do though that I would die if I tried it.
Yeah, that might be true.
Furl is
Like
special.
what things has Furl done that we don't know about?
Well, that should be your like episode 2 with him, part 2.
We definitely have
Part
to have
2
him
with
back. Like no doubt, we have to have him back. Pretty
Oh
soon,
shoot,
probably.
man.
Anyways, I'm Max. I'm the host of the HaveFun podcast. We have another host.
Yeah, I'm Alek. I'm also sometimes the host, and I'm also infatuated with Max.
All right, and also we have a guest here today. Guest, introduce yourself.
I'm Trevor.
Thanks for being here, Trev.
Yeah, hey,
You
thanks,
got it.
man.
You got it.
I guess we should figure out. We should give a little context of how we're friends,
With a
slash how we
famous
know each
person.
other.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Trev was my youth leader for
Long time.
a couple of years.
Yeah. So I knew you back when you were, because I was thinking about this, back 5th grade? Probably younger. Probably knew you when you were younger.
Yeah,
But like, youth group started 6th
younger,
grade.
yeah,
So
but yeah, probably 5th grade.
yeah. So through that and then through youth group, that would have been 5 to 6 years, just through
Yeah.
that alone, and then continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long were you youth leader for a while? You were also youth
Yeah.
pastor.
So youth ministry in general, from like being a youth leader, help volunteering, and then being a youth pastor, that's 15 years.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually like nearly unheard of
Yeah.
in terms of like
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you broke it down, it was like youth leader for like 6 or 7 years, and then youth pastor after that. So like another 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So
And now you're a drummer.
yeah, I think he was a drummer the entire time.
I
Wow.
started drumming when I was 12.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So that's over 20 years now of drumming. Yeah. But no, yeah, the youth pastor, youth leading, the whole thing. That was my life for a long time. And now I work for the public schools, so I've stayed, working with kids and all of that. But yeah, having you as a youth,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother I'll set it up. That's a whole nother part too. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Can't even imagine, man. There's some, I wasn't around back then, and
I was gonna say I never had you.
You
I don't
didn't
think
show
I've
up
never
later
even
on.
been to a single
To
youth
youth
group or
event.
anything.
Michaela
Yeah.
actually asked me one time. She said, "When everyone starts talking about the old stuff, do you ever have like FOMO, like that you missed out?" I told her, I said, "There's some stories I heard where I'm glad I wasn't around."
That's a great statement.
For example, some people will know what we're talking about, but the teddy bear.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about that.
Because I don't know about it. Is that true?
I would assume you don't know about it. That is, but also it's like something that that we're not allowed to talk about.
That would be edited out. I get to hear about it later then.
Yeah, there would be real world repercussions if we tell that story.
Man, when you're saying that, I'm just like, we can just move on. Because that was one of the funnier things with Max is when he graduated, it was like, I don't know, next week, something like that. Max is like, hey, we gotta go like out for lunch and like hang out. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, like we can do whatever. He's like, no, because now I can tell you all the things that I did that you don't know that I did throughout my years of youth group, and I'm just dying. I just thought it was funny.
Well, now I can tell you not get in trouble. I think that's
That was probably that too. But the other thing is too, I was like, I probably actually know half of those things. Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure you do know a good.
There were so many
things
things that you guys thought, like youth leaders, like we didn't know. Yeah. We knew. And there were things I didn't even want to know about.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So like I'll tell this story, but like you guys can edit it out or whatever if needed.
It's the bear story.
No, it's not. But like literally sitting at Bruce Kinney, like having lunch one of those years, and my buddy next to me was going through Snapchat. And of course, you guys there were like posting on Snapchat of things happening. Well, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, I know what this is. Yeah.
And just
cocaine
at the house.
It wasn't cocaine.
We'll keep going so that can be no. But no. So like, so he's on Snapchat, whatever, and I just happened to look over, whatever, and it's literally another student. Well, we won't name names, who's on a table announcing to everyone at probably 2 a.m. that he's figured out a new way to take care of bugs. And I might be getting this wrong a little bit, but literally takes a thing of hairspray and a lighter.
Oh, right.
And goes straight blowtorch in the living room, just having a day. And I can tell you who it was after, because then it makes even more sense. But I was like, I wasn't even in charge. Like, they weren't at my cabin. I wasn't even at the cabin. I wasn't in charge of the student. And I was like, I didn't even want to know. And yeah, I'm just hanging out and I get to know these things. I'm just like, and I didn't worry about it. It was like, whatever. That was a year that I think I was just taking care of the youth ministry that year. I didn't have a cabin that year with the students. But yeah, I'll tell you guys who it was after. But.
Green Lake, like, there's just, people become unhinged. Like, I've only been one time, right? Unfortunately.
You've only been once?
Once. And I was 21 or 22 when I went. And, dude.
If you would have done that, like, 2 truths and a lie, if you guys ever played that game.
Yeah.
If you would have put, I've only been to Green Lake one time, I would have been like, oh, that's the lie. Like, I just would have thought you would, just knowing you and, like, you know, how you are with the group.
Like, I literally talked to I don't know. I don't talk to Max every day. Yeah. But I would say most of the group I reach out to at least once every couple of weeks.
I just would have never
guessed.
Make
sure everyone's okay.
And it's okay that you have, you know me. It's like, I'm not like, how dare you?
Oh,
you know, like,
you're surprised at me.
I was just shocked.
Everybody has only been once.
Yeah, I'm just shocked.
Yeah, and I remember, dude, so I get there at like 2 a.m., okay? And I actually rode up there with Delaney. We both came late that year.
Yep.
And I walk in, and the ceiling fan's turned up all the way. And they're throwing hot dogs into it.
Great.
I literally opened the door, and this is me. Straight past me.
Welcome to Green Lake.
Welcome to Green Lake. And it's 2 a.m. Like, I'm like, oh, everyone, like, I'm pretty tired. I worked all night the night before. I'm like, everyone's going to be chilling out. I get there, like, over half the cabin's up still, and they're throwing hot dogs in the ceiling fan. And then Chastis, remember?
Yeah.
She walked in the middle of the hot dog frenzy, and I didn't even know who she was. I'd never met her before. So the first time I ever saw her, she was, like, mad. And I knew nothing about her. So I was like, oh, she, like, you know, between me and the boys, I was like, oh, she's going to be like this the whole time.
Oh, my.
You know, I'm like, you guys know this chick, girl. All we're doing was throwing hot dogs in the van. But no, she's awesome. But obviously everyone knows she is. But
Chess is amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. That was a good time.
Yeah, we've thrown a lot of crazy things into fans and broken a couple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Hung from a couple.
What are you talking about?
Remember the place we used to go to for
we didn't
trip?
hang from that.
Oh, I thought you did.
Well, we were pulling on it, and it did fall out of the ceiling, but I don't know if you would call that hanging. It wasn't supporting our weight. So
yeah, you were just hanging on to it, that's all. With your feet touching the ground still, right? Wasn't it pretty low?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you have? See the thing I like most about hopping on this pod
Uh-huh.
is I never know which Max I'm gonna get. Sometimes I come in here, you're in like
Yeah.
orange buffs. Sometimes you're in a tank top with your whole stomach out. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're in a loaded diaper shirt. Like, what's going through your head today? I know you got some out of pocket things written down or that you plan on getting to.
Well, I don't know if I have that many out-of-pocket things written down.
Oh, I did not know you wrote things down.
It kind of depends on the guest.
Yeah, that's fair. I
But
get
when
that.
Alek's here, I don't have to do that much.
Oh, no. No, I would think
Also,
not. I
yeah.
would think not. No, you guys work well together.
I also really like I don't know. One thing I really like to do is to try and make Max uncomfortable, which I don't think I've done it yet.
I was going to say,
but I
that's-
like trying to.
That's not an easy task, I would think.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, I would think not.
It's not hard to make you uncomfortable. You're saying
No, it's not. It's not.
Other one.
the other way.
It would be.
Yeah, it's
I
hard to
think it
make
would
me
be
uncomfortable.
very hard to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen. There's like two people my whole life I've seen with less clothes on than Max.
Is
I
it
mean,
your
that
wife
makes-
and your child?
Yes,
I was going to say that makes me uncomfortable.
Max is
but
the
like, it
third. Well, maybe Jacob Ansel. When he's wearing his jorts speedo, it's
yeah,
quite
yeah,
revealing.
Yeah.
I can't look away.
Okay, well.
Thanks for sharing, Alec. We appreciate it.
If you saw him, you wouldn't be able to look away either. In the worst way possible.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is, I mean, like, usually I'm on camera here, so I'm putting on a persona, right? But you two are some of the only people that see me with, like, when I'm not putting up a persona,
Ah, that makes sense.
you know?
For sure.
Because, I mean, we're all pretty close here, so,
I'm appreciative of that, too.
yeah. I mean, so a lot of people, I want to perform, make them laugh, but
Sure.
Yeah.
you guys, I don't always have to do that, so.
It just naturally kind of occurs. And the other thing, too, is like, I really like to just be authentic. Like, I like to be the exact same when I'm out in public as I am when I'm at home. Like, I want people to know the real me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, especially with you, Max, but I'd say almost every single dude in our group and in our life, you know, I'm the exact same with. Because, like, I want people to feel like they can trust me, you know? But I also don't want them to be like, I don't want them to tell me something that's personal to them, and then I leave and they're like, oh, I wonder if Alek's going to say something to somebody like that. You know?
Oh, yeah,
I want
yeah.
people to just be like, dude, like, I can tell Alek something, and it ain't that big of a deal. Like, we're cool.
Mhm.
You know?
No,
Yeah.
that's good.
I think you're good at that. That's
Oh,
one of
yeah.
your
Try to be.
strong suits.
Try to be.
I mean, we've only known each other a couple years, but relatively.
Well, 6
you
years
know.
now.
6? Is that true?
Yeah. But I feel like we've only been, like, deep for a couple.
A
though.
couple, yeah.
Yeah.
But compared to like some of these guys I've known for like 20 years,
Right.
Yeah.
like,
It's nuts. But also, like, we just like to have fun, man. Like, I think the point of discussion is to have fun.
right?
I'm not even saying that for the podcast. Like, if you're talking just to be serious, then just shut up, man.
Are you doing a bit right now?
No. Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Bit of coke. You're gonna have to edit that out.
I don't know.
Can you do cocaine on a podcast? Or
Well, you
not do
can't-
it, but talk about cocaine on a podcast? Trevor, what do you think?
So
Tell us your real thoughts.
we're allowed to talk about drugs
Oh.
in the context that we're not doing drugs anymore.
Oh, that's
Anymore.
If you
Great.
say like I used to do drugs,
It's a great.
that's entirely okay.
cool. Yeah, that's half the thing you don't know about from
I was like, that's a great.
the other
sound.
half.
But if you say like I'm currently doing drugs and planning on doing drugs again, that's not allowed.
Just know that'll be edited out.
So
Oh my
that's
gosh,
basically the line that we're in.
This is
Okay.
what happens when I'm caught in the middle of you two walking in. Where you want to sit? No, we want Trev right in the middle. Awesome.
We'll make sure we skirt that line for you all evening. Oh, shoot.
Goodness.
So yeah, we just can't talk about it. We can do them. No, I'm just kidding. So we can do those drugs. We just can't talk
Well,
about doing.
there's no visual on the podcast, right? So if they just hear,
No, there is a visual. On
There is
the
a total
podcast.
visual.
Mostly a visual.
YouTube, if I remember correctly.
gosh darn it.
I do have something. Hold on.
Oh, baby.
Because I'm curious.
Me too, I'm scared also.
First of all,
That's fair.
we talked about this a little bit, but
Okay, that's good.
you're a father. Is this the first podcast you've been a father on?
First daddy cast.
Oh, I am honored.
Because the last
Thank
one,
you.
the child was unborn.
She was unborn.
Yeah.
She's here. I'm Faza now.
So close your eyes. I got something over here.
All right.
I'm going to hand it.
It's usually not good when I close my eyes and Max gives me something.
So there's
Oh,
only
that sounded
one
bad.
stipulation with this present is that I have to see that kid wearing these at some point.
Oh no! Can I look
Okay,
at
go
it?
ahead
now?
and look at it.
Let's see. I did not know this was
And
happening.
give us a
so-
reveal. I actually
Okay.
bought this like a long time ago and was just going to give it to you in person, but I kept
What?
forgetting.
Dude, that's sick. Okay. Here's the first piece of merch.
Well, it's
It's not merch, but imagine it says "Have fun," but like only on her butt.
My word.
so that's like a little
Okay.
throw her in that after the pool or something.
Dude,
Little joggers.
dude, I really like these. I really like these,
Max, you put some thought into these, man.
dude. I'll put her in this. I was joking. I said put something on her butt. I mean, it's on her chest, right?
Yep.
Juicy.
There you go. And it's matching with the sweatpants.
Dude, this is incredible. How do you find things like this?
Once upon a child.
No way. Dude, thank you. Like, actually, I seriously appreciate it. And I can't
Like
wait to
literally,
buy,
you put thought into
you know,
it. It's terrible.
Huh?
I owe you one for this one day down the road
Yeah,
when you
one-
least expect it.
One day you got to get my kid a little something.
I will.
When have, my unborn.
Well, you know what?
Unconceived child. You have a story. You have a story that you've held back from me.
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
Wow.
unless people, because I've shared it with a good amount of people, unless people have shared anything with you,
I haven't
like that's
heard
the only
anything.
way you would know.
And so we go out to breakfast every week.
Yeah, we do. And,
Oh, really?
oh yeah,
That's awesome. I didn't know that about you guys.
Yeah. So you purposely haven't told me. It's been like
that's true.
Wow.
Well, and even here, this makes it even better. So back, you can pick what year, but like you were young. You were 6th grade, 7th grade.
Oh, I know that. I know what you're talking about. I
Something
know exactly
like
what you're talking about.
that. And when Max started youth group and like we, started doing our weekly meetings and stuff, Max ended up coming to me when I'd say probably 6th grade. And was like, "Hey, I really want to go out to breakfast." And I was like, "We can do that." I didn't have any students at that time who were like asking for that kind of thing, but like then we started doing that, and it wasn't every week, definitely not then.
No, it was
But
just
like,
every-
but you were the one for sure that was like, "I want to hang out. Like, I want to go do breakfast." And I was like, "Cool." And I've done breakfast, with many of the students from that time, but like that always stuck with me. But then too, like now we've been doing that for years. Like
Yeah.
once now that you graduated and all that, but I mean, which was a while ago too. But it was just interesting to me that was like when you were young, you were still like, "Nope, I want to get some time." Which meant a lot to me. So, and Alec, I don't know if you had heard from, because I talked to a couple of the guys about it, but I went to Colorado for a week. Actually, yeah, that was a while. So, 2 friends of mine who I know through a Bible study that I'm a part of. One of the guys, he's 61 years old. I've known him for probably about 3 years, 2 to 3 years. And then he had a friend also from church who he's known since the guy was a kid. So he's about my age, about in his 30s. And so he had gotten him and wanted to do this trip to Colorado. So to back it up, we do this Bible study once a week. And I was talking with my friend, his name's Dave. So I'm talking with Dave. And I'm like, yeah, I'd really like to do like some backpacking or, something. Now, mind you, I'm saying backpacking. One, I don't own any of that type of equipment at that time. I've never done it. Like as a kid, I went camping, that kind of thing. But like off-roading, backpacking, roughing it, not even close. Not even close. Now, Dave, that's like his MO. That's who Dave is. A fisherman. He's a hunter. He's a traveler. He goes out and does this stuff. Like his equipment's like 20-something years old, all that kind of stuff. So I'm telling him, yeah, I'm thinking, I'd like to get into this or whatever. He's like, well, just take my truck, go out to Colorado for a week and have a blast. I'm like, Dave, do you even like that would be the worst idea for me. Like you've only known me for a little bit and we only see each other once a week, but dude, like that's not even a good idea. Like at all. He's like, man, I think it's an awesome idea. I think, and this, as you get to hear the stories, like you'll hear about Dave where it's just like, this sums up Dave. Like, this is just how he is. I was like, no, I'm thinking like a weekend or like do a day trip, you know, and even just stay in Michigan. Like if you just go 8 hours away in Michigan, it's like you don't feel like you're there, but you still are. So this idea sticks in Dave's head. And about a month later, he's like, no, I've got a better idea. He's like, I'll get like a couple other guys and we're going to go to Colorado and we're going to go off-roading for a week.
Wow.
Off-roading, overlanding.
Okay.
And then for you car guys out there, this will mean something to you. It didn't mean much to me until I actually did the trip. But the vehicle we took was a 2006 Sequoia truck, and actually SUV. The other thing that's really important is when we took it, it started out with 330,000 miles on the vehicle. Uh-huh. We drove it.
Is it a diesel or no?
No.
Oh, wow, that's scary.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't even go across town in that car.
You ready for this? Well, then these stories are gonna blow your mind, because so what we did, just to sum it up, and then we'll get into some specifics. So we leave Sunday, we drive a straight 22, 23 hours. We're all doing shifts. We go throughout the whole week in Colorado, and then we drive that thing all the way back. So you're doing another 22, 23 hours. And the only issue we had was the fan had stopped working to where we had like a coolant thing happen where you had an overflow. And so it looked like you had a coolant leak, but we didn't. It was literally the fan wasn't working. So things had to work overtime. So you get overheated. He realized this, and Dave's a car guy. Dave is an amazing, like, knows his cars, knows his stuff, but he also has a mechanic. Fixed the problem for like $1.98, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And where he literally ran the fan to the battery, so ran it outside the circuit.
So did you just like buy some wire and direct circuit it to the battery for the rest of the drive home?
Literally bought like some gator clips, and I forget the other thing his mechanic told him to get.
That's incredible.
And jerry rigged it. And this problem happened like near the end of the trip.
On the way home?
We were headed to Denver from where we were at, so we could make up some time, spend time in Denver, and then head home on Saturday. So this happened on Friday while we were just making the extra trek to get to Denver. And this is after we did everything we did, which we'll get into. So yeah, that was the only issue the truck had.
Wow.
Is that and he puts a bit of a lift on it. It had brand new brakes, all that kind of stuff on it. Because what I realized we were doing is we were going to the San Juan Mountains, and what goes on with these mountains is they have these trails that have been put into the sides of the mountain so that you don't you can walk up it if you want. That's fine. You're going 12,800 feet up. Or what everybody else was doing, you can drive up the mountain to the top. And we're not talking, yeah, exactly.
You're in the clouds high up, dude.
Dude, we're not, and we're not talking like they're going to go and make these trails pristine and you just go and take a nice little trip up the mountain and down the mountain, by the way. Because like you're going up.
No.
What do you got to do? You got to go down.
No rails, cliff edgy.
All the time. Dead drops.
No.
Dead drops. Like I'll show you guys the videos. Like I
Inches
will.
from
Like
death.
I'll give you guys the YouTube stuff. But like you're talking sheer cliff. You're talking some of the time you can't see around the turn that you have to make. And there are vehicles that, because they might have come up the other side of the mountain, they're coming down your way as you're going up. So thankfully there were like, I would say probably man-made, like cliffs, like they would put like edges in so you could pull off on some, but not on everything. So you really had, like, there were times we would stop and wait and be like, do we go? Because like literally we have to go around and you don't have any railings.
So was there times where another car did come?
Oh yeah.
And you're 12,000 feet up and you put the car in reverse and go backwards on a cliff edge with no rail on it so that they can get through?
I won't exaggerate. We did not have to do that. But there were times where we just had to dead stop and just be like, okay, you're going. And I think it was only once or twice where the vehicle coming by, it was going to be harder for them than us. And it was just like, we didn't have any place to go. Now that wasn't normal. Normally what you would do, you'd be able to make your turn, start start going, pull up on your trail or whatever. And there was normally enough space to where it was like, if someone like behind you, because again, we're in an SUV, we're going like 5 miles per hour.
Oh yeah.
So, we're not going quick, but they also like all these camp areas, all the places around us are renting out like 4-wheelers, and people are bringing their Jeeps and all this stuff, and bringing you can take any vehicle you want. No one's stopping you. Now you shouldn't, but like if you
shouldn't take a Toyota Corolla up there, but you could.
If you want to take your Toyota, if you're feeling, let's take the Corolla out for a spin,
dude.
But but it's terrible. So, so Dave is like, yeah, here's the YouTube videos. Take a look so that you know what you're getting into. Now, Dave and I have talked about this. It's no offense to Dave. If you go and look at, and I'll show you guys the videos. When you go and look at these videos, it looks like a total like production piece, because it's literally like a drone. It's up there. You've got like 3 pristine Jeeps. And then like as you're watching it play through, it's like there's the trails, and they're just like on this kind of like journey. And I'm like, well, that looks kind of cool. Like in my mind,
dangerous.
Right. What my mind was, it was like you're going to have a consistent trail that you're doing for like a week. So you'll find spots to pull off from time to time, but you're going to be doing like an excursion for a week. What this was is you actually had like certain trails that you could do, and you just choose them throughout, but like you do it for fun. This is what people do on a weekend. Mm-hmm. And I thought this was going to be like, thank goodness it wasn't consistent, but I thought it was more like you're going to pick a trail and just go with it for a week. No, this was like, one of them was called Cinnamon Pass. It was the first trail we did. And this was just so that you can go be on top of a 12,800 foot elevation mountain and then just go down it. Mm. So our first day, so we get there, we had lunch, we chill, we take the evening to find a camp spot, and we're good. Then it would have been Tuesday morning. We did Cinnamon Pass, and then we did a pass called Engineer Pass. Now, if you go online or if you go and find the maps and find these things, they've rated out like what rating or what level of difficulty are these trails. Cinnamon Pass would be green. Engineer Pass was considered blue, some blue, or mostly blue.
Same grading as at a ski resort.
Probably.
Because that ski resort's green's easy, blue's intermediate, black diamond's tough.
Now, but does black diamond mean death?
Double black diamond means you could die.
Okay, because because not even like trying to be funny, even though that was a nice setup. Black, actually, if you see it on these trails, that does mean death.
Wow.
That could happen. Mm-hmm.
I mean, couldn't you technically die on any of these?
Absolutely.
Because there's still...
just less likely.
Oh, absolutely. Like any move of the wheel that you didn't mean to do, if your brakes are not, like when you go to put on the brakes and if they don't hit when they're supposed to hit, you never know. Like it could have totally been. That's the moment. And I had 2 of those times where I was like, that's it. That's probably it. That would have been it.
Is that why he put new brakes on before the trip?
Oh, that's to Dave's credit. So first off about Dave. Dave is a very spontaneous, let's just go and do this thing type guy. But also to his credit, he went and did about 30 hours of, I wouldn't say research, but like going over all the 3 trails that he chose, that he and our other guy chose. He went and did like 30 hours of watching how to run the trail, because I guess there were those videos you could find. Also, though, he went and looked up, which is hard to do, I think, look up like the accidents that happen on the trails. So that he could see where are the hard parts. Because I'm telling you right now, it's really hard to find, now that I've done it, it's really hard to find videos that like authentically show not just how dangerous, but how hard these things are. And like, you do not want to go into this blind. We're just on a whim, we're going to go take our F-150 and go give this a shot. Like, it's just not, you just don't do that.
So Dave essentially took like a master class or watched the Let's Play
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
beat for beat on how to win this game.
Well, and to
Right.
to Dave's credit, and like with Dave and the guy who went, the other guy's name is Jake. With Dave and Jake, those two had never done something like this. So all of us, I mean, me, I'm way newbie, like completely. These guys had like gone and like traveled and like driven straight through to go do things and had done off-roading to an extent, but like nothing, and I guarantee nothing like what we did with these, like literally going up a mountain to then drive your vehicle to the top and be up there and then drive down the way that we did. Because again, what you're looking at too is nothing, like they take care of it to an extent, but when you're also doing what's called cutbacks. So what's going on essentially, think of it like the original game of Mario and Donkey Kong. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have...
Oh, yeah, the barrels rolling
Yep,
down.
the barrels rolling down, right? And Mario's got to go up these things, right? But every corner, if you were just to continue each way, every corner he's taking, that's a cutback. So
If you go straight, you're off a cliff edge.
Absolutely.
Unless you make the turn tight, you're done.
100%.
You're going off the cliff.
And every cutback that you're doing could be different. So some cutbacks had some space. Definitely, like you could take a bit of a turn, get yourself set up, and then go up the next part. Some, on the other hand, you're doing a cutback, but like you just said, it's literally you don't have space. You're just making the cut. And if you don't make that cut, you are either you have a sheer cliff ledge to worry about, or you have to worry about flipping your vehicle.
Or you're on the cliff edge and you're going straight back to make room on a cliff edge.
And thank goodness we never had to do. But this will get into one of our stories. So the hardest one we did, and that's a really good segue, was called Imogen. Okay, now you guys have to understand, after Cinnamon Pass, and actually after Engineer, we'll get into Engineer too, I was done. So we did Engineer Pass and we did Cinnamon Pass in a day. So we did Tuesday. Guys, I'm done. Like, I am complaining as a 38-year-old male to Dave and Jake. Jake doesn't know me at all. Dave knows me a bit, and like, to Dave's credit, he was incredible. Like, when it comes to handling just like emotions, just handling, like, I'm freaking out because the whole time, like, he's got me most of the time in the passenger seat up front. So I'm seeing everything, I'm a part of everything, and I'm like, I'm hanging on, they got that handle on the side.
Which you think this is
this will save me.
This thing rolls, this handle's not even.
This is the cheat code. This is,
Your car's literally blowing up like the action films if you go off that edge.
Oh my! Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, and we'll get into. We actually saw a Jeep that had rolled down. Oh yeah. When we started, When we started,
crazy.
When we started Imogen, I didn't want to do Imogen. When we started Imogen, and we're getting on it, literally Jake and I, because Dave was driving. I'm like, Dave, there, and I mean, it was right there. It's easy to see. There was this red Jeep that had, we don't know from what height, but had rolled down and straight up was right there.
How far down is down?
For where we were, depending on where they were at, you're looking at, thousands of feet from where it could have come. Because, depending on where the cutback was and where the trail was, where it came from. Then again, even if it was just from our trail and then went down, you're still, I'm not going to say thousands, but you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of feet, like anywhere you were at.
What kind of condition was the Jeep in?
So to the context, we actually looked it up. Because Dave was like, I wondered, did that just happen? Did it not? Like, it had been there for a week. I believe the people got really injured, but I don't believe it was an actual fatality. So, but the thing was, because you're so high up, it takes time to get a copter up there, to get the things like a crane and everything that you would need to remove that vehicle. These are all things I didn't know. So
you said Cinnamon was a green?
Yeah. So Cinnamon was considered like a beginner course.
And you're done. You're done after the green.
Yeah.
It sounds Cinnamon says like, this is like Candyland. This is like, this is easy.
So Cinnamon was considered easy. Engineer was blue, mostly blue, which is considered a bit more like medium difficulty. We were talking about Dave researching. I think we were. So Dave had gone and looked at all these trails anyway, though. So he knew all the ins and outs. He knew all the things. He also had looked at the hardest parts of them where people had like issues and like had accidents and things. So he knew all that was going on. So when he was driving, it was interesting at how much I was freaking out, but it was the most peace I could have been at. Because of, like, Dave, to his credit, was explaining everything to me, and this is something you guys will like too. He was explaining everything to me and Jake as we were going. So one thing Dave would do, we're on the trail, and he told me, he's like, look, I'm looking like 50 to 100 yards ahead all the time. He's like, and I'm already planning out how I'm going to do the next move that comes up. So cut back, whatever, because even just if you're going on the normal trail, you could have etches in the like trenches in the trail. You could have rocks that are coming out of the trail, because you had what's called, that's why I want to get into, step ups and step downs. So what these are is like basically just clefts and cliffs of rock that your vehicle literally has to step up. And then think about it, when you go down, same thing. So you have steps that you have to make down.
Man. I'm good.
Yeah, and we're doing this again in this 2006 Sequoia that has 330,000 miles on it. But we didn't even plan on doing it. And he was concerned because he's like, I don't want to be doing any of this stuff at night. And I'm like, neither do I. Because this is after the other 2 trails we've done. So we're at like 12,900. And I got to get some of the video because Jake had a GoPro. So he got a ton of video, and there were many times he could get out of the vehicle and actually like video as Dave was doing the stuff he did. So I'm going to try to set up the word picture as best I can, but it's not going to do it justice. So we get to this point where you've got a good couple pieces of rock, and I mean big pieces of rock that are coming out of the face that we're on. And we're at a point where you're still going up. So you have 2 options. You can either take your truck and you can try to go to the right, and all you're doing literally is going up and over this arching rock face. That's an ultimate no. Like, you're just not doing that. Like, if you've done this before and you know you have the vehicle for it, like even Dave is like, we cannot work it that way. So the way Dave decides to work it is there is an etched out path, because of what people have been doing, where you're still going to be going up and you're still going at an angle, but you have a bit more of a actual path to work on. The issue is that the path that he's chosen is the sheer cliff on the left side. So that's where Dave had been explaining everything to me, to bring it back a little bit, where he's like, look, I look 100 feet ahead or 100 yards ahead, whatever, and I'm picking either driver's side or passenger side tires. That's it. So if I choose passenger side tires, that's all I'm paying attention to. He's like, so I will look, I set my line, and anything that comes on the other, I'm not paying attention to, which sounds crazy and sounds like that doesn't even make sense. It was, again, the most peace, like with him drive, like, because I watched him do it every single time, and like, really, I mean, we're alive, so he didn't make a mistake. But it was like, again, if he chose driver's side and like you're on that sheer cliff ledge, and of course he's choosing driver's side, he's going to pay attention to his driver's side wheels, but he's never going to pay attention to the passenger side, because it's like, it doesn't matter, we have to go over it one way or the other.
And dude, correct me if I'm wrong, but this isn't like, you know, when you're on the Blue Ridge Mountains in Carolina and you got nice paved roads. Like, dude, no one in their right mind is going up here and installing roads. These are, It's like when you go skiing, right? If you've been skiing before, you know how there's trails that you're like, oh, I can tell like a few people been going that way, but you're like, I definitely shouldn't.
Right. Now, I've never been skiing, but I know exactly what you're talking about. But
it's kind of like that, right? It's like people are like, oh, we can't go that way. So like if enough of us drive this way, it will create a path from us driving through it so much to go up that way, even though it's still like probably really dangerous.
Right. And like, again, these trails were man-made. There's no doubt about it. But when it comes to like taking care of them, no, they're there and now they're there. Mm-hmm. Do what you want with that. So this was one of the moments where life definitely flashed before my eyes. So what happens is Dave's like, okay, we're going left. And you still have to, you're going up steps. So you still have to, like, we've got this rock.
You're wobbling.
Oh, yeah.
You're boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah.
Left, right.
And but I mean, the first thing he's got to do is this tire's got to get over this first ledge. And what he was telling me was, with whatever settings he had and everything we had in the truck, really what you need to do is get it on the edge and then just let the truck climb. You don't have to gun it. You don't have to like help it out too much. If you get it going just enough, it will do the work. And like, guys, because we had done 2 other trails, it was totally true. Like, there were many other times that we had done steps, we had done stuff, and as long as you just got it on, all the, like you feel like you're going slow as mud, but it's literally just going up. So he backs up. We're good. Jake's out of the car. He's out front now so that he can tell Dave where his tires are and everything, because we're going to go at this again. Now, mind you, again, I am white knuckling it. I'm holding on to this thing. I'm like, why am I not getting out of the truck?
I would have been like, I'll take a video from out here.
Right. I'm going to take some pictures. So Dave's like, okay, I'm doing the same thing again. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing. And we didn't make it the first time, but yeah, sure, let's do it again. So he goes the second time, right? Gets there. And like this time again, same thing. It's spinning. But this time that Dave has never done, Dave puts a bit of gas into it. I'm not going to say he guns it, because he definitely, it's not like we go to the floor or nothing like that. But when you're always going 5 miles per hour, he puts something to it. When he does, my side, now again, I can tell you, I didn't really like feel this, like, because it was such a split second thing. But literally, he hits it, still spinning, but it jerked the truck or the SUV to where my side went up.
Stepped up quick.
Yep. And to where Dave told me after, that was potential that the truck could have flipped. And that means we're going, like Dave and I are gone. We're going over cliff edge.
Cliff edge is on his left.
Yep.
But the right side hopped up quick, which could have tossed it onto its left side.
Yep.
And then you would have died.
Oh, you're gone. Done.
And Jake would have got it on video.
Yes, he would have.
Yeah.
And had to
You
walk
white
down the
knuckling
mountain.
down the hill.
Serious. This is going to save me.
I mean, look, like Alec has said it before. Is it really a boys' trip if you don't almost die?
Yeah. If you don't almost die, then you didn't try hard enough. I actually said that before the trip. I said if you're not literally last year before the trip, like a week before, I said, boys, it's boys' trip week. If you're not hurting when you get home, you didn't go hard enough.
Didn't go hard enough.
And then I broke a finger and got hit in the eye at 100 miles an hour by a baseball pitching machine. It's disgusting.
We can say you went hard enough.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I can't
Too
do that
hard.
again.
No, that was yeah.
Well, so then he backs up again. He's like, okay, I gotta stop. Like, we gotta look at this. He literally got out of the truck, which he never has done for the other 2 trails we did. He gets out of the truck. He goes and takes a look, and he decides now that we're gonna do almost the same route, but he actually takes a sharper edge to the right to where now we are actually going more over that rock. The crazy thing was, it was the safer take because it made it to where we didn't have to do the step. We were able to get a better angle on that angle, I guess, to get up and over. And we made it. I mean, I'm here, but like we got over it. We did it, but it was like, I told you guys I didn't want to do this.
You're obviously glad you did it, right? But would you do it again, though?
And that's the question everyone's asking.
One and done?
I think I could go and do Cinnamon Pass again.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up doing Cinnamon Pass twice, but I think I could do Cinnamon again just because like it's awesome. I mean, the scenery alone, like everything there, and like already doing it, all of that. Imogen, I would not do again. So the funny story about Imogen, we get to the town that Imogen starts at, and Dave and Jake go into it's like a town hall. It has like the local information. What I found out was different towns do different ratings for the same trail. So Dave's looking at one rating that for Imogen was blue and red. So red meaning it is dangerous, but their ratings are green, blue, red, black. So he's like, okay, so we saw blue, and he's like, and I saw some red. But he's like, I still think that we could do it. And he told me that. Like, and I was like, I don't even, like, I get, and this is
But
after
the other Tom might be like, that's red to black.
So here's the funny thing. They walk into the place, they're looking at their map, and they're looking at their ratings for Imogen. And Imogen has blue, and it has red, and it has black. And Dave, and here's the true story. Dave and Jake look at each other in the shop, and they're like, because I stayed in the truck, we're not telling Trev.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
This is after you did it or before?
Before.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So when you did that
Oh,
step
yeah.
up, Jake totally got his camera out and he goes, "Hey,
This
Dave,
is the black.
I'm gonna film the black part." Dude,
So afterwards,
you're almost in the newspaper.
it was like Thursday night because we did this Wednesday. We stayed in a hotel, whatever. So then Thursday night, we're around the campfire, whatever. And that's when Dave and Jake told me the story. And they even added in that they're like, we found a way to like burn that map. We were like, nope, we're not telling Trev. And I laughed so hard. I mean, we had done it. So it was like, I laughed so hard, but I looked at them both. I said, listen, if I would have known that, like even in the middle of the trail, I would have killed you both. Like I just was like, are you kidding me? But no,
Dude.
like when it comes to trips though, and like I take the mission trip stuff out of it, like this is like number one.
wow.
It is incredible. I mean, it's a
Glad you got to do it,
I was
dude.
like so thrilled, and yeah, it was completely scary the whole time. Like for me, it was just absolutely nuts. But like looking back, it's like I'm so glad, and I joked with Dave about this. I'm so glad that I didn't know exactly what I was getting into because I really didn't. That wasn't Dave's fault; it's my own. But I was like, because if I did, I don't know if I would have gone. I don't know if I could have talked myself
Best
into
part
it.
is the element of surprise.
I mean, there's
Every trip
part
I
of
go
it.
on, if I don't plan it, I don't even look at anything before I go because I like not knowing a single thing.
It's nuts. Well, and Dave and you would get along, man. You guys would have a blast.
Yeah, but
Because like he prepares.
I don't think
but,
I'd
like,
even go on a blue,
spontaneous.
dude.
In Haiti, I had a near-death experience,
I
and
know that.
we were up in these like actually roads for Haiti, and what had happened was there was a cutback, and they went to make this turn, and we were in like a little Ranger, like a '90s Ranger, and they had like 15 of us in the back of the truck standing. And they're called tap tap. But anyway, you get literally do the cutback and go up, and halfway through, and you're looking at hundreds of feet behind you drops, sheer cliff, all that. We get halfway through, stop. He puts on the brakes, and then it's those back tires. They lock, and we're sliding backwards. And literally, I'm watching because I'm at the back of the tailgate with my buddy. And I'm watching, and I'm like, I'm waiting. And all I'm saying in the moment that I might not be here anymore is, no, 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 no. Like, that's all that came out. I'm watching that tire hit that edge. And then everything stopped.
The same people doing that would take a Toyota Corolla up Imogen.
They totally would. But all of a sudden, and like, I didn't mean to go into the story fully, but like, there's a tree. And I'm telling you, that tree was not there to begin with. Directly in the middle of the tailgate. And that's what stopped us from going over. And I did not, I'm telling you, there's no way in my mind that I'm looking at the tire that we're going to go over. If I saw a tree that was there, I'm not freaking out going, no, 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 no. Like, we're going to go over. And it was direct center middle and stopped us from
Would
going
you have
over.
had time to bail out of the truck?
Me personally, I was in shock. I mean, at that, like, not shock as like medical shock, but like I was done. I was paying attention to the fact that we're going over. So no, I mean, I think if people had their wits about them and just
15
jumped,
people are in the back of the truck. Probably only a couple of you are getting out of it in time.
I think. And so that the whole point of that story was I told Dave and Jake that, where I was like, I think, and again, I'm not saying I have PTSD or anything like that. That's intense. That's real stuff. But like going up those cutbacks, and
You can have trauma without having PTSD.
and that was the thing.
Yeah.
It was like I told them after Cinnamon Pass, after Engineer, I was like, guys, like I went through something where I actually thought my life was gone, and it was on something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were totally very kind about it and empathy and all of that. But so at Engineer, we're there, and I have a choice at that moment where I'm like, I can either get out of the truck right now and I'll just walk. Like, because you can still do that. That's no problem. I'll just walk. Or I'm staying in this thing with these two guys, and, like, we're doing this, and, like, if they go, I go, or whatever. Like, I'm literally having this serious, like, 2-second moment in my head. I'm like, dude, if I get out now, I'm going to be so mad. Because I know they're going to get up there. And so, literally, they go right for it. I'm in, and we just creep our way right up the trail. We get right, and we get to where our destination, we get there.
Up that steep hill.
So
yeah.
literally I'm with the guys. I'm like, I'm sitting in the back at this point. I'm like, guys, I need out of the truck like now. they're like, oh yeah, you need to use the bathroom, whatever. Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm like, no, like, and I'm not yelling. It's really like this voice. I'm just like, I need to get out of the truck now. And they're like, okay, like they're kind of whatever, questioning whatever. I get out. We've all got our gear with us. So like I've got my hiking backpack and everything. I grab that out of the back and I'm literally walking to the other cliff just to like breathe. And I've got my hands over my head and I'm literally saying like to God, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, I'm like, what
But
is
not, oh my
this?
God, like you're like legit.
I'm like looking
Oh
up
my
like,
God.
oh my, like Lord, like what in the world? But I literally said, oh my God.
Was there people, now you said there was walk-in.
Yeah.
So that makes me question one thing. You're driving and you're dodging other cars coming back down the other
You
side
can
of the hill.
be,
Are
yep.
you dodging people too? Are they on the same trails as you?
One time I saw people with their walking poles and the whole thing, and they were scooting, they were moving, and like
Yeah, because you're going 5, you're in a huge vehicle. They're probably moving almost as quick as you,
yeah,
right?
but they knew what they were doing. I think they were going down as we were going up, and they're just like, but they were like moving. So I literally
been there.
Yeah, I grabbed my pack and I'm like, nope, and like Dave's kind of looking at me. I'm like, oh no, I'm going. Dave, like, I mean, I'll walk the rest of it. Now I know exactly where we were. I knew we were close to the top. I just didn't know how close. And Dave's like, you're doing what? I'm like, no, Dave, like, I'm not getting back in the truck. I'm walking. He's like, oh, well, you better get going. And literally,
We'll meet you down
it
there.
was like 2 minutes. Like, it wasn't like, I was like, yep. And I took off. I was like, because I know what you
Well,
guys
at
have
least
to
you made your point.
Yeah, I was like, I know what you guys have to deal with. Like, you still have to go 5 miles per hour. I'm just going.
I mean, what would have went through your head if you just saw him fly over the edge? Like you're standing there, and you're like, oh. Are you like, oh my gosh? Or are you like, good thing I got out?
Dude, I'm probably passing out. Like, I'm probably just on the side of the
you're
road.
like, oh great, now I have to walk all the way down.
That's terrible. But no, so we get like, thankfully it was like a straight shot there. So like, it just gave me time to get my head back. And like, I got back in, like the guys are apologizing. I'm like, no. Like, this was not on you guys. I was like, I just got to a point where I had to step out. But no, so like those are a good amount of the stories there. But yeah, these are the things I didn't tell. Man, I had to hold on to these for months.
Dude,
not to
this
tell
is
you, man.
What an epic story.
It was nuts.
All right. Well, any final words?
It's just good to see you guys.
Yeah, great to be together.
I mean, I told you once already. It's just an honor to come on your podcast. I
Yep.
just thought it was fun. I was looking forward to it.
God is
Yeah.
good, man. Another
well.
day.
Amen.
Amen. All right, guys. If you have anything to ask us, go ahead and send it to us on Instagram because there is no more comment section. We don't have a comment section anymore. We also don't have a like button anymore, so my next outro is going to make no sense. You could like stuff on Instagram, I guess. But don't forget to jam a fork into the like button and subvert expectations. And don't forget to have fun. I sharted at work today and I didn't notice for a while. Isn't that crazy?